That's the move here. Now they're pros, right? It's funny because we take calls all the time and we talk about stuff all the time. The pros know. They know. They know what you can and can't do. It's not like they need to be told these things. But when you don't do them, I think something needs to be said to not win tonight's game, but win future games. And emphasize, by the way, the littlest of fundamentals, the littlest of things that you start stacking on top of one another. You know, it was funny because Jansen had a line today about, they were talking about whether or not A.J. Hinch is good with a bad team. And John just said, hey, look, bad teams do bad things. Right? These are the things you can control. You can't control that you are not going to crush 45 home runs. You can try as hard as you can, but your physical limitations, there is a ceiling on your physical abilities, right? And for me, it's that stuff that has to be emphasized.
Yeah, and a player that doesn't make much money at all, I mean, there is a difference, right? The difference between Javi Baez and Matt Vierling, and mistakes that both have made, is how much you're paying them. Because you can't just release. I mean, you could, but think about how much money you're taking a bite on if you just released Javi Baez, who's had his issues. Vierling doesn't make anything. You can go ahead and release him or reassign him to the minors or whatever you want to do, and there shouldn't be much of a pushback on that because he has made mistakes. And last night was, you can't. And it's, we look, as fans, we always, and members of the media, we always look for that one moment where, hey, this is where things change. And we consistently bring up in 06 when Jim Leyland did it after that loss to the Indians early in the season. And it made a major impact the rest of the way. And I think we always are looking for that moment. This is an opportunity for A.J. Hinch and Scott Harris to have that moment if they wanted to.
If they want to.
And it would send a message. And it's because it's not like they're sending somebody who has this massive ceiling down because he made a mistake. Like, if this is Riley Green, but they did it, they'd be like, whoa, let the young kid learn. He's got all this potential. This is Matt Vierling.
Yeah, exactly. This is Matt Vierling, guys. And I know, Doug, you say some things you can't control and you can control. Bad players are going to do bad things. He's Matt Vierling. This is the type of players that are on this team. This is going to, I know it's frustrating and it sucks to watch. It won't be the last time something like this happens this year, I guarantee you.
But I see, but something like this shouldn't ever happen. And I want Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson and Ryan Kreidler and
Gary Carpenter
and Jace Young and all of the guys in the organization as they reverberate on down to never even consider this. That this is not the way it's going to happen, and there are consequences, and even if it's just a little loss of playing time, which at the minimum it should be.
No, and the more I think about this, the more I'm tend to agree with you that a move needs to happen because you have to send a message. This is not acceptable baseball. This is one of the reasons why this team is 2-9 right now.
And these are one-run games. Maybe Haas too, right? I mean, I don't even dismiss it. You brought it up, and we shouldn't even dismiss that. But all right, so the Vierling thing, not sliding at second base on a stolen base attempt, came up, and here's what A.J. Hinch said.
No, I mean, guys don't run to second and don't slide, so I have to talk to him. But another mental mistake where I don't know if he thought he hit it or he swung and missed or he wasn't going to make a play because he got a decent jump. Obviously we tried to get rid of that play to the point where he was going up for an at-bat by the time I talked to him, but not a great play.
And you'll have to talk to him. We made a call to somebody who was in the clubhouse last night and said that Vierling at no point addressed it. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. This is somebody who was there who said that at one point Vierling was getting undressed while the reporters were talking to somebody else, and then he headed to the shower and never came out. So, for what it's worth.
So that was in the sixth inning when that happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, between Haas, maybe Baez, and Vierling.
I think it was the same inning. Haas led off with the ground rule double. Kreidler grounded out to third. Then Vierling grounded into the fielder's choice to shortstop. And that's when they threw Haas out at third. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Right. What?
I don't
Running
disagree with
into and out.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you guys that accountability. I'm a big on accountability. There, something needs to happen when bad plays are made, right? But when you have a bad team, good luck fielding a team at some point because other players are going to make bad decisions and bad plays, and if you keep benching everyone, there's just going to be no one left to play.
But you can't do it from a fundamental standpoint.
I know what you're saying, but it's going to happen. Haas, this is not the first time he's made a fundamental mistake, so he shouldn't even be here at this point, right? But there's no one else left.
You're kind of right, but I guess I want Scott Harris to now I've been here. I want Scott Harris to let people know that this is unacceptable under his watch.
Well, then he should have reloaded the system with more players to replace him with, because he's probably the least talented
guys that were successful, which were part of the team last year, and Jason Foley and Alex Lang, they were fine. But you get to the 9th inning, and the reason they brought Lang in the 8th is because it was the top of the lineup coming around. So Lang did his job. You get to the 9th inning, and now you got the middle part of that lineup, and they ate them up. And the rest of the pitch, Whittaker could not throw strikes, and they were hitting it. It was just, it's brutal when you look at it. The turnover in the bullpen, and part of that's because they traded away their bullpen arms.
Look, I don't think the first-year GM came in with any illusions of putting a very competitive team on the field in year one. He looked at the organization as a whole and said, hey, this is not there's not much I can do here yet. But it feels like a bottom-out year, assess what they have. And that's, look, kind of what we thought it was going to be going in. I just can't. We're not going to spend a ton of time, I'm guessing, this summer talking about Tiger games and breaking down Tiger games. But when you see something that's just fundamentally, incompetent, AJ Hinch knows. I mean, I think it's almost insulting to pros to have to talk to them about this. But I think he has to talk to them about it. And then text or newsflash, they don't have anyone they can bring up. It's the least talented organization in baseball. I'm not trying to win now.
Yeah,
I don't care who you bring up.
It's sending a message at this point, and anybody they bring up, they're as good as Matt Vierling is.
Yeah, and so the point being, whoever you're not bringing up anybody that you think this guy's going to be better than Vierling. No, I'm bringing up somebody that it's not the bringing of it up of someone that's important. It's the consequences for not playing the game the right way that they have to see from rookie ball all the way up to the guys that are going to play for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah. It's a little ironic because in my show sheet I put out there that, talking about the bullpen, what do you do? There's nothing to fix it. There's no fix. Mm-hmm. You're not going to trade away, not for this season. You're not going to trade away anybody that's worth anything to get a bullpen arm for this season. This is going to be a long year. Going to have to ride it out, and hopefully guys will get better coming out of that bullpen, or maybe they can develop an arm or two from the minors that can come up and pitch out of the bullpen. But this is a real issue they have. It's the same thing with the players. What do you do? You're going to ride it out. What do you have to trade? You've got nothing really to trade except for your own guys that have high ceilings, and those are the guys you're trying to build around. So this is not unexpected about this year's Tigers team. We knew it was going to be tough. It's compounded because they're in a brutal part of the schedule where the first 40 games are against really good baseball teams, and you match up and you just see it. The Toronto, talent all over the place, but it's also talent that they went out and acquired in the offseason over the last couple of years. They've gotten guys, and the Tigers could have gotten those same guys, but they didn't. Toronto did.
By the way, there is somebody they could call up. Somebody who's off to a hot start. Somebody who was handpicked by the new GM, and someone who's played a corner outfield spot. And that's Justin Henry Malloy. So I do think there's somebody that if anybody is going to get favoritism from the new GM, it's going to be the prospect that he just traded for. 248-539-9797. And Justin Henry Malloy, I know, is off to a hot start because I've read it. But Gator, you're the minor league guy. Do you happen to have the numbers in front of you? Usually. Sorry, I put you on the spot, but have you been following his start?
Yes.
And he's off to a good start.
Yeah, he's played in 11 games. He's hitting .351. He's got a .529 on base percentage. This is why he's attractive, is because he's been able to walk. He's walked 13 times in 11 games. 13 times in 11 games. The other guy that's walked a lot down there is Zach Short, the shortstop, who we've seen a couple times, and there's nothing special about him. But he's getting on base, and that's the one thing that Scott Harris was kind of preaching. What they wanted to change was both for the pitching staff and from the hitters, you have to understand the strike zone.
I know that Justin Henry Malloy, I think, is being groomed. I think. He's being groomed to play third.
Yeah,
right?
He's playing third base.
But he's played corner outfield, correct?
I believe
in
so.
his career. So, you might, I don't know if you divert from the plan and say, all right, we need it. We're going to bench a guy and give him the shot. But
yeah, and look, he's only 23 years old, so there's upside there, and that's one of the guys that got one of the trades they made. So see if he can do that. See where else he's fielded outside. He played 61 games in left field in the minors last year. So yeah,
recently as last year, he can do it. 248-539-9797. Mike is on 97.1. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good.
I want to talk about Torkelson missing first base 2 times in the same game. The other night, he didn't step on the bag running out a single, and then on the very next inning, Baez throw to him was on time, but he didn't have his foot on a bag.
Yeah, I mean, you just... I think some of that stuff can be more physical mistakes than mental.
It's 3 inches bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that?
And he's
It is
probably
bigger.
got a size 12 or 13 shoe. I mean, it's all got to come together somewhere.
No, but I hear you. 248-539-9797. Tony's next. What's up, Tony?
Hey, guys, wouldn't you agree that last year's strength was at our bullpen, and this year's strength is not our bullpen? So what Scott Harris has done is taking a strength and turning it into a weakness. There's at least 2, maybe 3 games so far this year that a bullpen that would take over in the 7th inning, like last year, and give it to Soto in the closer's role. We would have probably won those games. And so now we've taken that strength and turned it into a weakness, and we could have maybe potentially worked on the hitting by free agency and some other things this past off season, and now we're losing games that, even though Verling didn't slide into second last night, that still was a winnable ball game with a competent
Totally
bullpen.
winnable ball game, and yes, with a competent bullpen. Now, it's pretty clear that Scott Harris didn't believe in Soto, and Soto's gone to Philly and got knocked around pretty good.
Yeah, he's played. I mean, his numbers aren't good. A 6.3 ERA. He's given up 6 runs in 5 2/3 innings. I mean, he's striking guys out like he's always striking guys out, but he's also walked 6 guys.
They could have kept him here, and he would. I'm gonna wait to see how that one plays out, because I think it always felt to me like Soto very well could have been just a house of cards.
Yeah.
And so I hear you.
But they got Nick Maton for him as well. Because Maton and Veerling were in that trade.
I'm not thrilled with the return either. 248-539-9797.
But Maton had his second home run, and he's hit home runs consecutive games now. Did you see it last night or no?
I did not.
Of course you did.
When I watch the games I watch, Maton is 0 for 10 with 9 strikeouts. I did see the end of the game, and I saw the Veerling play, but I missed the maiden home run. But
it's
bad,
funny.
man.
No, I understand. It's like, he never
get
does anything. We just hit a home run. I didn't see it.
The games I watch. 248-539-9797. Carson Anderson, morning phone calls and feedback coming up. 97.1.
97.1 The Ticket. Wine darts, everything from lawn to snow.
Spring into mowing season with a new Cup
Yeah,
Cadet.
phone. Come on. Yeah, we better call her. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Still brushing your teeth?
I just started.
Oh my god, it's been 2 hours ago.
No. I finished my second cup of coffee and I took the garbage out with the cat poop. Did you hear the doorbell go off?
I did not.
Oh.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
If I can.
When you're done brushing your teeth, can you move your car onto the grass?
Sure.
Thank you, dear.
What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna get the power washer out and try to wash my truck. Clean out. I gotta clean
Isn't that
out.
a little strong for your truck?
No.
Oh. Yeah, sure I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
right, we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, where are you at?
We are on Middle Belt.
Inkster.
Inkster.
Okay, I should be done brushing my teeth by then.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
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 Bye, son.
Bye.
Don't you hang up.
She's gonna hang up.
I haven't yet.
Oh, she hung up.
Don't you dare. How dare you hang up on your mother? How dare you? You're the meanest grandson ever. Yes.
It's ring.
Who? Who's king? What's ringing?
No, that was the Ring app.
Oh. Is Mom moving her car?
Yeah. Almost.
Oh yeah.
I almost shook.
You almost shook so bad. Cry for your mama. So bad. Wet spots everywhere. Couple of nuggets. Oh yeah. Don't you dare.
Oh, what?
You know what?
Oh, what?
You're gonna shake. I'm talking about the bottom. You're gonna have to shake. Look at the shake.
You'd slam on your brakes.
Oh yeah. And then can you shake with a friend? Cry for your mama. Mama. What are you thinking about?
I don't know.
Thinking about shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah. For your mama.